Hey, look everyone, it's Damian. What you listening to there, Dame? What is this?
It's Rent, ya moron.
What's Rent? Is that like some boy band? Cause that's some real girly music, Dame.
No, it's a Broadway musical, and it's cool.
Broadway? Ew! That's so lame, Dame.
Quit calling me that.
Dame.
I'll show him. I'll show you all.
What you say, Dame?
Where's your dad, Trevor?
You take that back.
Where's your father? Nice try, Damian, but your attempt at making a cool and hip musical for all to enjoy just fell flat on its face. Damian, I was ecstatic when they took that Best Picture Oscar away from you, because you didn't even deserve to be nominated. I understand why you were nominated. The movie spoke to struggling actors in LA, which, I mean, if you're an Academy voter, then who can relate? Woo! It's everything you ever need, and it's everything you ever want, and the movie is right there in front of you. But for me, a man who barely has enough net to be considered lower middle class, this movie did not speak to me whatsoever.
Oh, boo-hoo! Jazz is dying. There are other genres of music, Mr. Gosling. Have you tried Mexican folk? Oh, boo-hoo, your acting career hasn't progressed in 5 years and you'll have to settle for a real job like the rest of America.
You know what? When I'm finished working my 9 to 5, I'll be sure to buy you a tissue box on my way home. Just don't expect it at 5 because at the very least, I have an hour and a half of commuting to get home, and that's if the buses come on time, which they rarely do.
Ha, loser, just get a car. The film opens with traffic, which is very clever on Damian's part. Thank you.
Because going through traffic and watching this film makes you feel the exact same way. Bored, disappointed, and wanting to be doing anything other than this.
Never mind. Another day of sun where we hear a bunch of Jane and John Does talk about their hopes and struggle to become famous.
You want to know how I feel about this struggle for fame? I think that these bohemians should just get real jobs, and a career in show business doesn't matter as much as real blue-collar lift your bootstraps working. Middle class and proud! Scream it loud! Middle class and proud! Scream it loud! Movie events that happen between this number and the next don't really matter.
She auditions and doesn't get a yes, which is likely to happen because most people who audition for something get turned down, so she shouldn't look so disappointed because statistically speaking, this is supposed to happen.
Be realistic, Mia. Come on.
Then as she's wallowing in sadness, laying stationary in bed reflecting on her poor life decisions, this can be the scene where Mia realizes she's wasted millenniums in following a childhood dream.
This can be the scene where Mia can become a hero for the common man, showing we the people of the middle class that you'll make mistakes when you're young and there's no shame in going back home, getting an education, and getting a real job. But these damn hippies have to give Mia a shred of hope.
Someone in the crowd could be the one you need to know.
Someone in the crowd could be the one you need to know? More like someone in the crowd could be the one you need to... You know, if you really wanted it, Mia, that's all you gotta do. But no, you don't really want it. You never wanted it. You gotta do whatever it takes. You have to seize your moment. Whoa. Okay. What does that remind me of?
Oh, come on. What?
If Damian ended the movie right here, it would be perfect. It would show the harsh realities of the Hollywood dream and what happens to 99% of the people who try to pursue this dream. This film could have been the perfect thing to show high school kids who are trying to major in acting that this is the thing that's probably going to happen to you. No matter how much talent you have, you're probably going to end up like Mia, alone and on the streets. Oh crap, I'm recording. Damn you, Damian. Damn you.
No, we're regressing. We should be progressing, Damian, progressing.
Damn you, Damian. Damn you now.
Unpaid bills.
Thanks, Damian. I really needed that.
And now we're back in the nightclub where the manager tells Sebastian he's only allowed to play the songs requested, and this is where my hatred for Sebastian begins.
You're getting paid to press keys in a certain order, and you're mad because the order they're being pressed in is not the order you want them to be pressed in? Stop complaining. You know, when I'm working my 40-hour-a-week construction job, sometimes Mr. Prissy Pants Architect tells me that when we turned his drawings into real-life structures, that he doesn't like how it looks and he wants to change it a bit. We're finished, Dave. We finished. But do I complain? No. 'Cause I get that TNM, baby. That's me flexing on all those starving artists.
They meet again at a party, and Sebastian does one of the most infuriating things I've seen in my life.
It's Flock of Seagulls, Sebastian. How the hell can you call yourself a true musician if you don't like Flock of Seagulls? I ran. Come on, Sebastian. How pretentious of a man are you to think Flock of Seagulls is not true music? Flock of Seagulls is peak music.
No, they suck.
You know what, Damian? I really like What a Waste of a Lovely Night.
Whoa, thanks, man.
Yeah, when I was driving back home in my 2002 Ford F-150, I was singing the song all the way back home because that's the way I felt after watching the film. What a waste of a lovely night. What a waste of a lovely night.
God damn it, you gotta stop using this gag, it's getting old.
No, it's not.
Hey, didn't you say your only mode of transportation was the bus earlier?
Just don't expect it at 5 because at the very least, I have an hour and a half of commuting to get home, and that's if the buses come on time, which they rarely do. So Sebastian and Mia hook up.
Summer is just summer. This is the portion of the film where relationships intensify and everything seems all good and grand.
Yes, Damian, I read Save the Cat too, and I know what's gonna happen next. Just get to the hardships already.
Sebastian's been on tour for a little bit, and he comes back home to surprise Mia, and they fight. She says you abandon your dreams for a steady job, and hello, Mia, everyone does that.
I wanted to be the president of the United States when I was a kid, but now all I want to do is get paid for more TNM. All I can say is thank you, Damian, for giving me what I need to see these bohemians fail. Let's keep going.
Nobody showed up. So what? I can't pay back the theater. This is so...
Oh, Damian, you're too generous.
And she returns home to get a real job, is what I would have said if this movie was good at all, but no.
Apparently, out of the 9 people to watch her failed play, a casting director just so happened to be one of those people, and she liked it. Repeat it after me, folks. Deus Ex Machina! And the movie ends with them getting everything they want.
He gets his jazz club, and she gets to be a movie star.
This movie is Hollywood propaganda. Hey kids, come to LA, you'll have a hard time for a while, but eventually you'll end up just like me and Sebastian. All you have to do is move to Hollywood, guys. Damian, you might as well have put your agency's number in the credits. Then when people call saying, hey, I want to join your agency, you'll make them pay a small fee of $200 for headshots, and then never give them a decent acting job. Every night before I go to bed, I look up in the sky, and I see that big round disc, and I'm completely mystified by it. One of these days, I'm gonna take a ship, I'm gonna fly me to the moon, and let me play among the stars.
God damn it, you